The man's legs had fully recovered, but his mother still insisted he sit in a wheelchair. She told him he could only stand up at the wedding tomorrow, as long as his fiancée truly accepted him as a cripple. Then, she promised to attend the wedding with the whole family and congratulate him. His mother also planned to reveal at the wedding that he was inheriting the family business and announce he was a director at the World Bank. However, when the man went to find his fiancée, he overheard her with his best friend. He then realized his fiancée had already strayed. The two of them even planned to commit insurance fraud to try to kill him. The man was furious, but he controlled his emotions and decided to expose her true face completely. So he got back into the wheelchair and began banging on the door. Soon, his fiancée, dressed messily, came out. The man rushed into the room and demanded to know what they were doing. His fiancée explained that her good brother was helping to prepare the wedding. Suppressing his anger, the man decided to ruin her reputation at the wedding. He immediately called his mother, telling her that his fiancée had betrayed him and announced he was calling off the wedding. His mother was furious and decided to expose the couple to the whole industry, but the man stopped her and told her he planned to publicly annul the marriage at the wedding. Just then, a girl was drugged by a few men in black. The man shouted for help, but no one dared to step forward. The kidnappers approached him, threatening him to stay quiet or they would kill him. With no help in sight, the man dropped the act with his legs and swung his wheelchair at the kidnappers, successfully saving the girl. He hurriedly checked her injuries and found her unconscious. He performed CPR on her. When he looked down again, the girl had regained consciousness and mistook him for the bad guy. The man quickly explained what had happened, and elderly people nearby confirmed his story. The girl was finally helped to her feet. When she learned that the man had been betrayed by his fiancée, she agreed to marry him. The man didn't believe her sincerity, so he sat back in the wheelchair, telling her he would soon become paralyzed again, and watched for her reaction. Just as he was about to leave, the girl stopped him, saying she would take care of him for the rest of his life. The man was moved by her sincerity, but what he didn't know was that the girl was no ordinary person. She was a wealthy heiress. She called her mother, canceling the blind date in the afternoon, and told her she was getting married. The day before the wedding, the man's wedding with his fiancée was about to begin. The doors slowly opened, and the man and his fiancée walked into the wedding venue. The host mocked the man, asking him to explain why his fiancée would choose a cripple like him. Unexpectedly, the man took the microphone and said he had only saved his fiancée when she needed help the most. But his fiancée interrupted him, and even her mother began scolding him, telling him not to say such unlucky things at the wedding. Just then, the man's expression suddenly changed, and he loudly declared that his fiancée was not worthy of being today's bride. He then exposed her infidelity. At this point, the fiancée stopped hiding and brought her good brother out, mocking the man for being a cripple. At that moment, the girl walked in wearing a wedding dress.